Imagination is more important than knowledge. The only source of knowledge is experience. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Creativity is contagious. Pass it on. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Intellectuals solve problems. Geniuses prevent them. It's not that I'm so smart. It's just that I stay with problems longer. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existence. The only way to escape the corruptible effect of praise is to go on working. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. The person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. It is a miracle that curiosity survives formal education. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. There are two ways to live. You can live as if nothing is a miracle, or you can live as if everything is a miracle. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. The true value of a human being is determined primarily by the measure and the sense in which they have obtained liberation from the self. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or objects. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether they are the garbage man or the president of the university. Education is the progressive realization of our ignorance. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has, I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious. The world is not dangerous because of those who do harm, but because of those who look at it without doing anything. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world, stimulating progress, giving birth to evolution. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. The intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough.